Playoff sports, baby. Hey, really quick. I thought of something really stupid today, and I want to share it with you because I think you'll get a good laugh at it because it's really fucking stupid.
Okay.
You know how white drunk girls have like woo girls?
Woo girls.
Yeah.
No.
Well, it's like it was a thing that was in How I Met Your Mother. It was like drunk girls. They'd be like woo as they like when they get drunk. I was just thinking like, do you think drunk furries have oh girls?
Oh gosh. I bet they do.
I hope so.
Let's talk sports real quick, just because we're talking sports. And I already told you off pod, but I cracked a bunch of tennis card packs on Friday and pulled two autographs out of there. Just pretty hyped for
Hell
that.
yeah.
Pretty hyped for
And I think I speak for everyone that's listening
that.
right now. You could crack any of us anytime you want, bud.
Oh, really? Even after admitting a tennis card collection?
Hell yeah.
All right. We want to talk basketball or hockey?
Yeah, we can talk basketball. First we'll do our over under, then I'll read off because I put all that stuff down so we'll know. So over under, this is just the order that I have it written down. So it's Jake and Casey. We had Hawks. The Hawks, the over under was 46 and a half. You want to guess what they went? Because this one pissed me off because I went over, you went under.
Okay.
46 and a half was the thing, is 46 is what it was. So you got that one. But Boston, they're at 42 and a half. We both were like, huh, easy under. They went 56. Nets, 20 and a half. We were both under, so we got that one at 20. Hornets, 27 and a half. We both were like, no way. They were 45. Bulls, it was 30 and a half, and this time worked out for old Casey because I said over, you said under, it was 31. The Cavs, 55 and a half. We both were like, Cavs are going to be fucking good this year, bro. They were at 52. Mavs, 40 and a half. We both called this. We're like, no fucking way. And they're at 26 and it was both under for us. Nugs, we both were over. It was 53 and a half. It was 54. Pistons, you were like under 44 and a half. No way, Jose. And I was like, I think they'll do better than that. They got to 60. Warriors, 45 and a half. I begrudgingly went, I think they're going to be over. I hate to say it though. And you're like, I like the Warriors, so I'm going to say over. They were under, they were 37. Rockets, 55 and a half. We were both like over easy. They got Kevin Durant. He makes every team he's on better. He's never once hurt a team he's been on. They were under, they were 52. Pacers, you were like under. Miles Turner's the GOAT. They lost him. And and I was like, lock it in. They're gonna be over. No way they can, like just because they lost Tyrese and the GOAT Miles Turner, but they were under, they were 19. Clippers, 49 and a half. We both were like over 42. Somehow they got to 42 because I mean like hell, the way they started, I'm surprised they didn't get like the Pacers number. Because I think they went like 0 for or like 1 for 7 in the first so many games. Lakers were 48.5. You said over. I knew it would be over, but I was like, fuck the Lakers under, and it was over 53. The Grizz, we both were like under. They suck. It was 40.5. It was 25, so good call on us. Heat, we both went under 39 and a half, which honestly, picking the Heat 39 and a half under, kind of dumb. We were kind of dumb for that one, but we were right because it was 43. Bucks, you and me, both were like over Giannis MVP season, baby. You locked it in. I just said over. They went 32. We were wrong.
I don't want to talk about it.
T-Wolves, they were 49 and a half. We both said over. We were both wrong. It was 49 exactly. Fucking pissed me off. Pelicans 29 and a half. We both said under. I forgot to check you for under on that one. My bad. So, but shitty pan. There we go. It was 26 wins. I really thought I was like hoping they were going to be better, but I'm like, there's just no fucking way. But Zion's gonna Zion. Knicks 53 and a half. This is another one that pissed me off. They had 53 wins. You went the under, I went the over. OKC 62 and a half. We were both like over. There's no reason for it not to be. We were right, sadly. Magic 50 and a half. I was like, Desmond Bain trade is next level. He's gonna open them up so good. And they went under at 45. 76ers 41 and a half. You went under because they're like, who's gonna play for these idiots? I went over because I was like, why not? They actually went over. They got 45 because I was like, 41's too low. Suns 31 and a half. You're like, I like the color purple. They're going over. And I was like, there's no one on this team but Dylan Brooks and Devin Booker. They're going under. And then it turns out Dylan Brooks makes every team he's on better. They went over. Blazers, we both were like, over. We were right. They were at 33 and a half. Now they're at 42. Kings. Old Jake was like, you know what? DeMar DeRozan, Russell Westbrook, and Zach LaVine and Sabonis. That's a big four, buddies. Over at 35 and a half. I was like, no, they're the Kings. They're going to Kings it up. Under 22 wins.
Oh.
Spurs, you and me both were like, 43 and a half is way too high for the Spurs. No way. They were at 64. We're stupid.
Yep.
Raptors, 37 and a half. We both were like, under. Scotty Barnes has autism. No way. They were at 46. We were both wrong. Uh, Utah, 18 and a half. I was like, they don't fucking want to win. They're not going to win. And you're like, a lot of other teams don't want to win. And plus, cool jerseys. So they went over at 22. And the Zards were 20 and a half. You and me were both like, they can't be that bad. We were wrong. They were 17. So I
Oh,
had 10 and
fantastic.
you had actually 14, not 13, because I got the one wrong when I was looking at it today.
Fuck yeah. They're saying I'm the best to ever do
I mean, if this is what the GOAT does at picking this, fuck.
it. All right, so keeping on with NBA, I've got the bracket written up here so we can
Oh,
do
I have it
picks.
too, so
Okay. All
I'll,
right.
I'll let you take it away, buddy.
Now, some of these series have already started, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Also, when we did NHL last week, we didn't pick a series amount.
Yeah, that's because I mean I'm not smart enough on the NHL. Like NBA, I expect us to,
Yeah, but
but
still.
yeah, I'm just saying I'm like oh, I don't know, that's 8. Like that's not right at all.
All right. So we got the Suns and the Thunder.
Okay, I'm going Thunder in 4. And oh, also we talked about this off air, but we're gonna do a thing where we can toss in spicy takes in each of these rounds, up to 3. But if we get it wrong, we lose a point. If we get it right, we get an extra point.
Mm-hmm.
But it has to be something big. It can't, like I was telling Jake, it can't be like, Alex Caruso will hit a layup. It's got to be like Devin Booker scores 70 points, something like that.
Okay, I've got the Thunder in 5.
Yeah. I'm gonna toss in one of these hot takes for this one. I'm gonna write it down too. Lou Dort, probably Lou Dort. Lou Dort or Caruso. We will get into a fight with old Dylan Brooks. And they'll both get ejected, but they'll probably be back in the next game since it's the playoffs.
Okay. Oh, we didn't talk about the fucking play-in round.
Oh yeah.
We made picks for
Um
that.
yeah.
Okay,
Because you have those written down.
I did. Sixers and Magic. You had Sixers, I had Magic. I believe the Magic won that.
No,
Oh, they didn't?
no, Sixers won that, and then and like everyone was like, oh yeah, Hornets are gonna kill the Magic, and then the Magic won.
Okay. Then it was Blazers Suns. We both had the Suns.
We have
Actually,
egg on our face.
okay. I don't have the you're I'm going off of what you're telling me here.
Okay.
Then it was Heat Hornets. We both had Hornets.
Yep.
And then Warriors Clippers. I had Warriors, you had Clippers.
Yep.
And then
Clippers lost to the
Clippers
Warriors.
lost. Okay. I thought that was correct. I didn't want to say it.
Yeah. And then
Is Kerr out? That's the question.
I mean, I hope so. I hate that little bastard, but I I mean, it'd be dumb because like it seems like at least old dumb Draymond was like, I really hope he stays. So that might be enough to keep him to stay because
How the hell
yeah,
is he still in the league is the question. But we don't need to
Dray-
go down the Warriors rabbit hole.
yeah, it's because like he has he like Draymond's a good player at what he does, but also he's a piece of shit. Yeah, I love like he got interviewed after he punched someone in the face, and they're like, "Yeah, I don't really like the media's narrative that I'm an angry black man." I'm like, "Well, you're just a douchebag. That's the real narrative, bud.
Mhm.
Like, stop trying to make."
Everyone thinks it.
Yeah, no one's bringing race into this one, dude. We just think you're a piece of shit.
Yeah. Uh, all they have to do is watch one clip per game to know that you like fighting.
Yeah,
All right. Next, we got Lakers Rockets.
and the Lakers won the first game because Durant was out. I'm gonna go Rockets and probably six. I don't have much faith in the Lakers without Luca. And if Durant comes back, especially, they should win. I just also don't like Durant being on the Rockets. I think that was a dumb move on the Rockets side of things, but whatever.
I'm gonna go Rockets in seven.
Dude,
So yeah, I as time goes on, the more I like Durant, but clearly there's something with him since all of these teams just eventually don't work out.
yeah,
But anyway, Nuggets, Timberwolves.
I'm going Nuggets in five.
Ah, man, that's what I was gonna pick too. Can we have the same pick?
Yeah, if you want, it's not a big deal. Like, who's gonna be upset?
Okay, Spurs, Blazers.
Spurs in four. I was like a little hesitant to say that at first, and then I watched the first Spurs Blazers game, and I'm like, yeah, I've got no faith in the Blazers.
I'll say Spurs in five. Also, congrats to Wimby today.
Oh, what happened?
Unanimous decision that he's Defensive Player of the
Oh,
Year.
nice. So that'll come back to our guesses at the beginning of the year. I did guess Wimby for Defensive Player of the Year, and you said Giannis, so that's a point for old Casey. We both said Giannis for MVP, which it's not looking good. Maybe he's gonna be a crazy dark horse, though.
Yeah, he battled some issues this season, mainly Doc Rivers. Okay. Magic Pistons.
I'm gonna say Pistons in six, and this is gonna be another hot take. It's another fighting related one. Isaiah Stewart and Desmond Bain will get suspended for at least a game, both of them, because they're gonna get into a fight.
Okay. I'm going to say Pistons in five. I just can't imagine that they lose to the Magic in that series. Um, the Cavs and the Raptors.
I am gonna go Cavs in five.
I'm going the same. It's the year of Donovan Mitchell.
Ooh, you think him and Harden are gonna win a championship together?
Maybe anything's possible. Luka's not playing.
Yeah,
Giannis isn't playing. Who knows? But you know who is playing? Lou Dort.
yeah, our favorite.
All right, Knicks, Hawks.
I'm gonna say the Knicks in four. I don't have really any faith in this Hawks team.
I'm saying Knicks in five. I want to say Knicks in six just because it's fun to say, but it's just a rhyme.
Yeah, fair
And
enough.
then finally, we've got Celtics, 76ers.
Celtics in four. Like I really have another hot take that I kind of want to do for this one because I think it's possible. But I'm at the same time I'm like I don't know if it's also kind of spicy, but I'll let you say it and see if your eyes perk up and maybe I'll do it. Paul George drops 38 plus points in a game.
Hmm. I don't know. I don't know. He might. We might see the return of playoff P.
Oof. I mean, I doubt it. That's the thing. I highly doubt it, but it could be a thing.
It could.
But I'm not gonna fucking do it. Fuck it.
And that is it. We'll take a little peek here at how the NHL is going. Penguins lost the first game on Sunday. They're currently down 2-0 right now. So losing two games at home is almost assuredly a loss for the series, but we'll see. Anything can happen.
I mean, hockey though, it's like a lot. I mean, not to mansplain to you, old Jakey Poo, but there's been like multiple times that I've seen anyway, or at least I think, unless I had a fever dream, where like a team was down 3-0 and came back in hockey. That I've never seen. It has never happened in NBA, but I've seen it happen in NHL before. So,
Yeah.
you know,
It's just,
maybe,
it has happened. It's just not likely.
yeah, maybe Crosby's just like, let's just build up some, tension, guys.
He's
Let's
been he's been pretty chippy in these games because he sure hates Philadelphia.
Dude, I was watching a clip of like, because it was like him early on in his career, the Flyers just fucking waylaid him. And then like after that, he's just like, I don't fucking like these guys. And like he just torches them. I'm like, this is
Hmm.
pretty fucking cool.
They've played it before both games. It's like
Oh,
I don't
okay.
like anybody on their team. It's
Yeah.
like, damn, that's coming from him is kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
So let's see here. The Avalanche are up 1-0 on the Kings.
Fuck.
The Wild are up 1-0 on Dallas. The Vegas Golden Knights are up one on Utah. Oilers Ducks game one is tonight.
Oof. Quack. Quack. Quack.
Buffalo's up one on Boston, thank God. Canadians are up 1-0 on the Lightning. Hurricanes are up 1-0 on the Senators. And then we just talked about the battle for Pennsylvania. So,
I gotcha.
so there we go. That's sports talk for right now.
Oh, I had a spicy take that I wanted to share with you that I've been thinking about, and I was like, I'll talk to Jake about this. I think, and you're a hater of this guy anyway, so you'll be like, fuck yeah, someone's preaching. But I think Chris Paul is like they call him the point god, but like I was thinking about it the other day, he's barely top eight all-time point guards. Because like I was thinking like the players would be better, and there's gonna be ones that are like already better now that are playing, that like because I'd say Shea's probably better because he's been an MVP. Chris Paul's never been an MVP, but we won't talk about that one yet. But Steph Curry, Magic Johnson, Isaiah Thomas, John Stockton, Jason Kidd, Steve Nash. People will say Steve Nash isn't better, but Steve Nash was like in the 50-30 or 50-30-90 club, I think twice plus a two-time MVP. Chris Paul is neither.
Hmm.
Jason Kidd, you can make an argument for, not better, but I won't. Oscar Robertson, fucking dominated. And then I would say Chris Paul. But then you can also say Shea's better and Russell Westbrook are better. I'm not going to argue with those. You know what I mean? So it's like, come on.
I think you got a real solid list.
So yeah, I just think I'm like I was thinking about this the other day. I'm like, Chris Paul's pretty fucking overrated, huh? It's like
Yeah,
he's basically just Stockton with a little bit more pizzazz and less,
but not near as many assists.
yeah, exactly.
By like 1,500 at least.
Yeah, yeah, I was gonna say maybe more than that because like, and then steals too. Stockton has the most steals all time too, which is insane.
He was a maniac.
Ack, 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 ack. They ought to know by now.
Okay.
So I got one thing I want to talk about when the show starts because it's about the convention I went to. So I'll share that with you because I think you'll get a laugh.
Okay. Are we ready for that?
I'm fucking ready if you are.
I'm fucking ready.
Fuck yeah.
What's up, everybody? It's time for the Two Worlds podcast. I'm Jake, and with me, as always, is the Eric Carlson to my Chris Letang. It's Casey. What's up, buddy?
Nothing much, man. What's up with you?
We're a couple of Pittsburgh Penguins fans.
Yep. So
Game
I
two currently airing right now.
I'll be honest, I'm just wearing this jersey right now though because I got a free Chipotle with it.
When you say that, you sound like a fake ass fan.
I mean, in all fairness, I'm not like I basically am a fake ass fan at this point because I don't think I watched a Penguins game this year. So I've watched hockey games, but not a Penguins game.
Pretty cringe, not gonna lie. Pretty cringe.
On God, pretty cringe.
All right. You had something before the news?
Yeah, so in Springfield, Illinois, the state's capital, I went there. They had a Midwest Comic Con at the state fairgrounds. So I went there and I was like, maybe I'll get myself some Godzilla toys, adult stuff. And so I went there and like, first off, I'm just gonna say this. So many fucking autistic people there. They just don't know how to fucking walk. It drives me up the wall. And they started taking pictures because they had some weird guy just up on the wall. It was me. I'm like, stop taking my picture. You just learn to walk. But so I'm going through all the booze and like hitting people, getting them out my fucking way because they won't stop. They just like stop and just and, and I finally find one that's got Godzilla stuff, and I'll show you a couple because they're within grabbing distance. But they had movie theater exclusives, uh, that movie theater exclusive, and this one. And so I was like, ooh, I'll grab those. And like, I'm looking like a fucking just kid in the toy store because I kind of am. I grabbed like a couple other ones. Oh, I'm getting this whole fucking pile. I got a Trendmaster Godzilla 98 with, hey guys, talk. And then I was sitting there, as Jake knows, you know, I'm assuming he knows this by now about me. He might not. He might go, Hasty likes monkeys? That's weird. I I saw what I'm assuming was a King Kong, and like I couldn't see the price, and there was like a Naruto guy, like basically the guy had it set, and the Naruto guy was up against his back. So I'm like, I don't want to touch it because I know the Naruto guy's gonna fall down as soon as I. So I talked to the guy there. He's like, yeah, he grabs it, it falls down. I was like, yeah, this is like a NECA. I saw it, and I'm like, this is not a fucking NECA. I know that. I'm not gonna say that, but I know it's not a NECA. But I'm like, I've never seen this before. It looks to me like just when I saw it, like it was from the 1970s movie, King Kong, like where he's on the trade centers, before fucking Taliban ruined it. Um, but so I was thinking it could be that. And I was like, I'll take a fucking guess on it, because I know he's fucking wrong. It's not a NECA. So I get out to my car afterwards. I get down to the old Subaru, the old,
Well,
lesbian car. And I pull out my phone and I take a picture of it and I do a reverse Google search. It's just a fucking monkey toy. It has nothing to do with King Kong.
dude, I knew that was coming. I was like, it'd be so funny if this was just in like a zoo gift shop.
Yeah, it's like something something, thing. Like I found it on Walmart. I paid $30 for it and on Walmart brand new it's 45. So it's like I still came out ahead, but like what the fuck? The guy was like talking up. He's like, I did all my research on these and I found the things. I'm like, first of all, like, you clearly didn't. That's not a NECA. I have the NECA ones up there. I know what they look like. I
Yeah.
broke the foot off of a King Kong NECA the other day. I know what they look like.
Dude, I took one look at that and knew it wasn't. Like, that's
Yeah,
just a monkey.
yeah. Because like, I mean, I'm gonna pull up really quick while I'm talking the poster because I don't know if you how well you know the 1970s King Kong poster, but then
Not
you can
that
be like, oh,
well.
I see what Casey's talking about. Oh, because like it makes sense to in my brain, and maybe if I see it now, like, oh, dude, I'm just on drugs thinking that looks like him, but no, I can still see it. Now that we know how to share screens, all this will be great. Be hilarious if I was accidentally like I had like other tabs opened up and you're like, Casey, why are you looking at fucking like AI videos of fucking fruit? Have you seen those, by the way?
No.
It's the dumbest fucking thing. My algorithm's like, watch this. I'm like, no. And it kept popping up like, okay, what is
Oh,
Banana Nita doing?
Jesus Christ. Okay.
I'm gonna send you something. You're like, this is so stupid. What's wrong with him? Alrighty. Okay. Like compare. Like you can see it, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Because like I'm like if this is a 1976 King Kong toy, I wouldn't expect it to be like looking, super accurate or anything. Because like I have a Imperial, and the dude is also like, I have this Imperial King Kong. I'm like, that's not a fucking Imperial King Kong. Because this one's an Imperial King Kong, motherfucker. I know what it looks like. Like, get your
You
shit together. This is
you're
your
just ready to
job.
fight this guy.
So yeah, I was like, and like I also looked like a fucking child though, because like I had like the Godzillas in my hand and like the other stuff I was like holding all like this while like they were talking to someone else. I was like, oh,
It's like that meme. It's like me waiting for my teacher to finish explaining the difference between May and Can to tell her I shit my pants.
100%. I've not seen that one. I've seen the one where it's like me and my brother waiting to tell like my mom describing the her cool new lamp, and then me and my brother waiting to tell my mom we broke her cool new lamp.
Oh
Oh,
man.
also, I just wanted to share because this is something I think about. I've thought about all day. I want to say to you, it's a strawberry drink. Jacob, I'm
That's
drinking a strawberry drink.
that's cool, man. Is it tasty?
It tastes like strawberry cream.
Fantastic.
Do you want to see my Godzilla
So,
collection?
oh, I've seen it. We actually had a mutual friend also at that con,
Oh, cool. Which one?
Scott.
Oh, okay. I didn't fucking see
Yeah.
him.
Maybe he went on a different day. I don't know.
Yeah.
But how was it like overall, despite the people in the way? Like, was it a decent size? Was the crowd good?
The crowd is really good. I'm kind of a con snob at this point because like C2E2 is a really good fucking con. So I was just kind of like there. I was like, I'm just gonna look for what I want to buy and leave because it was too crowded for the room they had it in. I don't know if they weren't expecting that many people, but it was like, to the point like there wasn't enough stuff. And they also had the layout kind of dumb because they had the people all on one side in the same room. So like you're trying to walk to look at the booths and stuff, and then they were like, "Hey, guess what? This is a line for a Power Ranger or whatever," and they're taking up all of this space. So they didn't
Hmm.
have stuff organized well that way. And then they would have like some areas where like the rows were like enough for two people to walk through each side by side, and then another spot where it was like enough to fit like a car through. So it's like, what are you doing, guys? But yeah, if they had a bigger room, it would have been a lot better.
Hmm. Right on. I think a lot of people, I think bigger cons showed up at a time where the general public maybe weren't quite ready for them
Hmm.
because now even a small show like that draws in a shit ton of people, but the vendors aren't always stellar. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? It's like, man,
that's
if you guys had shown up like this like 7 years ago, it would have been off the chain, you know?
yeah. Because like, well, I went to that one in Decatur that a couple days ago, or it was last week, I think, or the week before, and it they had less stuff there, and there was less people too, thankfully. But it was just like I'm just like, man, don't get me wrong. If you were a GI Joe fan at that one, you would have been in hog fucking heaven.
Yeah.
But I walked through, I'm like, yeah, there's nothing here for me except for unless I want to like fight people looking at comics and long boxes. I don't feel like doing that.
Yeah. And it's probably just 90s dollar comics anyways.
I mean, I don't know. They like some of them were like I think they must make their living just from like they might have been in comic shops, but I think they were just making their living going from con to con because it's like pretty sure I've seen them at C2E2 before, so like I'm like they probably would have had some stuff that I would have wanted, but I didn't have the list of the weird Fantastic Four run the stuff I need. So I'm like
Yeah.
I'm
The
not sure.
extra
So
Rocky thing issues.
yeah.
All right. News time. I don't have shit. It's all Casey, so take it away, man.
Oof, I should have my notes pulled up because my phone was like, no. But okay, so did you see the Godzilla minus zero teaser?
I did.
Yeah, what'd you think?
I'm hyped.
Me too. So like in it, you kind of if you watch it, you get either Godzilla, maybe we get two Godzillas, or maybe we get a him kind of doing a transformation because he kind of looks a little different in parts. And then also he's in America. There's that. And then one thing I don't know if you noticed, but I think we're gonna get King Ghidorah in this because who else has gravity beams? Did you see that?
You already
So
know I hope it is.
yeah, so that's pretty cool. Let us know if you saw the trailer and
Maybe,
you're,
maybe it's Manda. And this version of Manda has gravity
yeah,
beams.
that'd be pretty sweet. What if this version it starts off Manda, then he splits into three and he's King Ghidorah. Jake's like, I creamed.
Yeah. I'll wear a diaper to the theater just in case.
I mean, it couldn't be any worse than the his other, oh, it was the Dorats and Godzilla versus King Ghidorah in the Heisei series. Those little cute little Ewok looking fuckers.
Oh, sure. Not
Um,
not their strongest outing there.
yeah. But also, I didn't put this down, but I think on the 22nd of May, AMC is re-releasing Minus One.
Oh,
So in
nice.
theaters. So if you missed it, go see it again. I might go see it again if it's a slow week for old Casey. He might go treat himself to a theater experience at the Decatur AMC and be very upset because I've never left there happy since I think since it became the AMC. So um yeah, then Adria Arjona has been cast in Man of Tomorrow. Probably Maxima, but then there's also some people thinking like they're being weird about it. Could be Wonder Woman, maybe. So who knows? And then also Man of Tomorrow, it started filming and James Gunn posted a picture, and in the picture it showed a logo for the movie. It's pretty cool. Like I don't love that they're using I still don't love the Kingdom Come S for the Superman movies, but it's like this S with the Brainiac symbol also in there. It looks pretty neat. I dig it for what it is.
Okay.
And then lastly, The Phantom, if you remember that movie and other stuff, is getting a live action TV series. Reginald Hudson and King Features are making it. So,
I love that you say if you remember that movie and other
yeah.
stuff, like it
Yeah.
hasn't been a comic book since the fucking
Ah,
50s.
yeah, but I mean, okay, what person from the 1950s is listening to a podcast right now going, oh, I'm going to listen to the Two Worlds podcast. That sounds interesting. Then they get to the Phantom. He's like, hey, motherfucker, I read that comic when I was a kid. And
All of
then,
our listeners.
oh yeah, sorry, I forgot her. I don't have access to the demographic anymore
Yeah.
to know that they're all 50 or not 50-year-olds, 70-year-olds. I think we're still in the 2000s. Yeah, from the 50s. They're 50-year-olds, right?
Anyway,
So are you
no,
guys
I
all
think I
excited
think
about
that could
the
be neat
Phantom?
though.
Yeah. I mean, it's weird. It's one of those things though where it's like that's got a cult following, so it could kind of backfire on them, you
It
know.
could. We'll see. My one of my helpers at the shop is a huge Phantom fan, so he shared that with me, and his hype is through the roof. So I hope for his
Yeah.
sake it's good.
Were you like, is this like a prequel to the Phantom Menace or sequel?
Yeah, what
Where's Darth
Phantom?
Maul?
All right,
Bob Willie.
that's the news.
Let us know down below, go guys. Are you excited about the Superman movie? You think Wonder Woman's gonna be in it? You think Maximo's a good choice to be in it? Um, I don't know.
I had to Google that lady. She's pretty. I think she could be Wonder Woman.
Yeah. So are you mad because Maxima's a redhead and you're like, redhead erasure?
I'm just kind of used to it at this point.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, are you mad about redhead erasure? Let us know down below. But hey, man, what'd you read this week?
I read, so I don't have these two in front of me, but I did read Lobo and Deathstroke.
Okay.
And then I read Witcher Bloodstone 3, Ghost Pepper number 10, Batwoman number 2, Nightwing 137, End of Life number 3, Magic and Colossus number 3, and Mum Ra the Ever Living number 1.
Okay, so I think you have three more than me this week, buddy.
Okay.
Whole fucking reading Randy, I swear. Okay, so I read G.I. Joe, sort of read G.I. Joe issue 21, but I'll talk about that. Imperial Guardians issue 2. Venom issue 257, part 8 of 9. Godzilla Infinity War issue 3. Lobo issue 2, and Deathstroke the Terminator issue 2. So
Okay.
take it away, birthday boy. Wish I could smack your bottom.
So Mum Ra the Ever Living number 1. It is by Declan Shalvey and Rafa Labosco on the art. And it's pretty neat. Did you just hear my cat?
No.
It's sort of just a um,
Where'd you
oh,
go? Jacob,
I'm still here.
I can't see. Oh.
I had to rub his little belly.
Oh, okay. You never fucking rub my belly anymore. Fucking
It's
forgot
an
a cat.
origin story for Mum Ra. Turns out he was actually a person during the creation of the pyramids in Egypt, and there's a little drama with the pharaoh that was in charge at the time, and like all of the Egyptian gods actually live on second Earth. So Mumra gets transported there to become one of them, but they're like, you have to go through transformations. You're not good enough just in your normal human form. So then the book kind of ends transforming into the Mum Ra that we know from today, and that's where it ends. So, I mean, it was pretty interesting. I really did not see the origin going that direction. So, pretty neat that he tied it into Earth, and we'll see where it goes next. But apparently, this is all part of the big crossover with Silverhawks. Like this is going through August. There's 3 issues a month across all the books from April through August. So it's like, boy, like I'm here for it, but I hope the payoff is worth it.
Kind of makes me think, and I hope it's better than this, when IDW was like, ROM the Space Knight's where it's at. We're gonna do a whole event around him. And they did like that with Micronauts and all the and I was like reading all of them for like a hot minute, and I was like, I'm just gonna stick with ROM because boy, I can't fucking read another issue of Micronauts.
Yeah, Micronauts, I think they look neat. I've never read it, but a lot of people like the diehards for that series are kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But they're you speaking of stuff like that coming back around, they're doing that new Mask series that ties
That was
into
a
all the Energon stuff,
oh,
and
okay.
boy, folks are excited.
That's another one that they did a thing with that ROM series, and I was left going like, boy, I didn't care about this before, and still there.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Everybody latches on to something.
Yeah. I
Yours is
mean,
monkeys.
who would latch on to something? I'll let you go since
um,
you have three
oh
more
yeah, yeah,
than
yeah.
me.
Oh, also, I guess I'll give it like a 6.5. Magic and Colossus #3. It's by Ashley Allen and Javon Peralta. It's fine. Magic fights in like a magical being, like underground fighting ring thing, which is fun. Colossus shows up and helps her with that. And then them and another mage escape out of there. And he's like, I know a safe place we can go to. So he opens up a portal and takes them to the Baba Yaga's house. And she gets mad and transforms and attacks the mage. And he's like, oh, this is my ex-girlfriend. Haha. And then it says to be continued. So yeah, I mean, it's neat. Um, there wasn't quite as much sibling bickering in this one, which is good. So hopefully, it lasts longer than 5 issues. So I can say that it was enjoyable for more than 2 issues.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, we'll just go 7 on this one.
All right. All right. So G.I. Joe issue 21 by Josh Williamson and Tom Riley. So there's this like really kind of famous G.I. Joe comic from the Marvel era. You probably know about it because like, I never read it, but I know about it. It was a Snake Eyes issue that was all silent.
Of course I do. I'm not
Okay.
a fucking idiot.
I didn't say you were,
Oh,
Jesus. But so they tried to recreate it with this, and I never read the Snake Eyes one, but a lot of the silent issues to me, there needs to be a reason why everyone's silent. So I don't remember, like I said, I don't know if that one did, but I know there's a Deadpool one where he had stuff in his ears. There's another one where like there's a Young Justice one. Nick, if he's listening, can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Impulse is fighting mimes. And so like and he I think they take his voice or something so he can't talk and then everyone else around them doesn't know what's going on. They weren't paying attention. It's like they're all kind of background characters, and Impulse is trying to get their attention, but he can't, and he's fighting mimes, and it's supposed to be funny. And this one, though, it's
props
just
to
kind
you
of
for
like
remembering that about Nick.
it's, huh? What would you say,
It,
bud?
props to you for remembering that about Nick.
Oh, I mean, what do you mean about him? That's about the Young Justice.
Yeah, I know. It's just like an odd thing that to
Oh,
remember.
okay.
So
I mean, I'm probably autistic, so it makes sense, but probably just a little bit. But this one, it's like they're just like, oh, there's one part where Jinx goes shh to Scarlet, but then like there's no reason for Cobra Commander who's known to love to fucking talk. And he's they just don't have him talking in this, which makes no sense for the character. And that people are getting chopped up with swords and they're not even screaming. It's like, okay, this doesn't really work for me. It seems like there's a lot of noise actually going on here, but for some reason they're just not writing anything.
Did did you have your earplugs in again while you were
Oh
reading
shit,
this?
maybe that must have done it. So like the art's good and the story they're telling is fine, but it's like what what is the you know what I mean? It's like,
I
come
do.
on. So for me, this is probably the lowest the G.I. Joe book's been. I'm probably gonna go like a 6.
I hope it gets better.
I mean, it's probably will because I don't think they're gonna just go like, well, this is the silent year.
Okay, End of Life, #3 by Kyle Starks and Steve Pugh. I'm actually really fucking digging this book the longer it goes. Like, I think it's really solid. Um, Art's killer throughout, and I think it's funny. The action's cool. In this one, the main character fights another hitman who is just a guy in a suit wearing a big chicken head, and he just screams "big cock." Like that's the only thing he can say.
Nice.
And like the guy beats the shit out of him, lights him on fire, and this dude like survives all of it for quite some time, and it's just a really entertaining issue. So yeah, anyway, I like this a lot. It's probably like a 9, and it might be my pick of the week this week.
Nice. Yeah, this week was kind of meh.
Yeah,
Uh,
agreed.
And speaking of kind of meh, Imperial Guardians by Dan Abnett and Marcelo Ferrara on the art. It's fine. It's like, oh yeah, we're jumping in the middle of the story again, and we're gonna give you some stuff that's going on and that type of thing. And like sometimes the art's pretty solid, other times like you're like, what the fuck is going on with Amadeus Cholk's face?
It's not great.
Yeah,
It's really not great.
yeah. And then I also will say this, um, like I'm not the biggest fan of Carol Danvers at times. Other times I'm like I'm fine with her. Other sometimes I'm like not the biggest fan, but I really hate her costume in this. Not because it's bad, but if you look at it, you're like, oh, that's Jake's favorite Valkyrie, and then you're like, oh no, that's Carol Danvers,
No, that's Valkyrie.
right?
Like,
It's
just
just
put
like,
Valkyrie in the book.
right? I mean, why not? Because I'm just like, what's the point of the like? Because it's supposed to be the like incognito and costume and whatever, but don't give her the braids. Like that braid is kind of brand new, and that between
It's
that,
spoken for.
yeah, between that and then the colors of the costume, it's like you're you're really giving Valkyrie right now, Carol.
It's
Come
giving
on.
Valkyrie.
Like I mean, you can even see it on the cover. Like if she's not shooting energy, if I cut off her hand like this, you're like, oh, Valkyrie.
Yep.
Like, oh, nope, Carol. Valkyrie? Carol. Um, but yeah, it's fine. It's whatever. They at least Carol and like Darkhawk get some like kind of like, oh yeah, why was Carol being so mean to him? Like, it's not. No, not even that. It's more like,
Oh,
why was she being such a jerk in the last issue? Who knows? But now they're kind of friends, so that's cool. You're like, oh okay, cool.
just Carol things.
Yeah. I'm gonna go probably another 6.
Okay. Nightwing 137 by Dan Waters and Dennis Cowan. And this one was pretty good. It did what I wanted the last one to do, which is where Batman shows up and he's like, hey, this wasn't your fault. I know losing all these people probably really fucked you up. Let's talk about it. And anyway, this whole issue is just them sort of teaming up despite what Dick wants to to stop like an active shooter on this bridge where some construction's happening. So It was pretty neat. We get some more lore about the witches, and it involves the bridge in the story. Cowan's art, good as it always is. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna give it an 8.5.
Nice. All right. So, Death Spiral, Part 8 of 9, Venom 257. This is by Charles Soule and Javier Pina on the art. Um, First off, I'm just gonna say this because I didn't really see this the first time, but Teeth Venom might be my least favorite fucking thing.
Very scary.
Um, so yeah, I didn't get the last two issues of the Death Spiral, even though I asked Jake politely.
Okay, you asked for them a week late after they'd sold out.
I
I'm
know.
trying.
Oh, okay, I appreciate it though. But one thing that does annoy me though is like Anti-Venom shows up to help protect against Spiral Carnage, and because he's gonna kill Aunt May and other old lady, and Anti-Venom shows up and he's like, "Hey, get out of here!" And they start fighting, and then Spiral's like, "Ah, get away from me, Carnage, really quick, because I can shoot him with my shocker gauntlets." And it's like takes Flash out right away. And it's like that's so like it's so lame to me when they do this with like characters that have like a weakness. It's like, okay, if it's that easy to beat this character this time, then that's how they would like why wouldn't because like Sonic or not Sonic, Spider-Man knows how to make that technology. Like he would know how to do that. Why doesn't he have one on the ready? If it's this easy to beat,
Hmm.
it's like, well, no, that's not what we're gonna do. But basically Venom or Carnage is like, hey, I'll go kill the old ladies. You fight Anti-Venom. And so they're like, okay. And but then like Carnage, being the little fucking psycho he is, starts just killing everybody, which is fucking Spiral up because Spiral has to see the spirals of the people that that he's killing. It's this whole thing. That's why he's killing off like all of the family of Mary Jane and Peter Parker and Eddie Brock. Like he's killing their families so that it like closes the spiral so then he can kill them. It's a weird thing that I don't fucking quite understand. I'm not gonna lie, but so then like Spiral's pissed Carnage is doing that. He turns on Carnage. Then Venom and Spider-Man show up, and they Spider-Man almost gets killed, and Carnage is like, "Hey, Spiral got me too, bud. Let's get together because this I'm gonna die. You're gonna die. We might as well just get together and not die." And that's how it ends. So, or no, it ends with Carnage taking over. So we get Spider Carnage. So we'll see how that goes. Like that was spoiled a long time ago. Like you know, we've known about it for a while, so whatever. It's still an enjoyable book. Even if the cover's not good. Like this is a 10 from 20 if I've ever seen one. Like
Yeah,
you're
there's
like,
there's a lot happening there.
well, like I mean, I see it, I'm like, oh, this is a pretty good color cover. And then I see the people the way they look. I'm like,
Hmm.
oh, this is got John Romita Jr. type feels to it as far as their faces.
Who is it though? I
I don't
know
know. I'll
it's
find.
not him,
I
but
know, yeah, but it's that vibe, and that's not a compliment. It's Giuseppe Camuncoli and Frank Martin working together on the cover.
hmm, all right.
Giuseppe, you failed me. I think I said
Hmm.
I did I give this a rating because I'll say like an 8 if I didn't.
I don't think you did. Okay, Batwoman #2 by Greg Rucka and Danny. Um, I still don't really quite know what's going on. Kate's going through some shit. Her dad shows up because he's like, "Hey, it's gonna kill somebody. I gotta stop her," and he doesn't stop her. So the issue kind of ends with her shooting somebody and supposedly killing them. And then her dad's like, "Okay, what have you done?" And then it says to be continued. I just needed to go somewhere so I can justify reading it. So I'm like, man, this looks good. It's like, okay, there's some people I don't know. Oh, Kate did a baddie. It's just like, nah, I don't know.
And we'd
Uh,
all be so lucky to do a baddie, you know?
yeah, for sure. So yeah, I don't know. It's fine. I'm gonna give it a 6.5. It's gotta pick up though, or I'm gonna have to drop it.
Right on. All right. Godzilla Infinity War issue 3 by Gary Duggan and Ig Guara on the art. Sometimes the art looks really cool. Other times Godzilla looks like a little cute little salamander.
I'm
But
a snake. I'm a slithery little snake.
but so Asgard's like, hey, we need all of the heroes to help us fight because stuff's going on. And so Battery Bill and Thor are show up to fight Godzilla again. Godzilla just being as Jake would say, slithy little snake right here. Just
Yep.
but then he gets hit by a couple of hammers and it's not, surprise, surprise, it's not good enough. And so then the heroes show up, and I just want to say, what the fuck is Captain America hoping to accomplish? To get behind me and my shield that doesn't cover my whole body. Don't worry about it.
A Cap
Uh,
really needs a tower shield in some
yeah.
situations.
It's just like, oh, thanks, Cap. You're very helpful in this situation, bud. This isn't over your head at all. It's like, yeah, you're peak human. Perfect. And so then, yeah, they're doing some fighting, and Odin is, doing some stuff, and he's like, "Hey, Hela, Enchantress, do your other stuff." But then Noel's also, you know, playing some tricky games. Silver Surfer fucking goes right through Godzilla's chest, which is pretty badass.
That is pretty cool.
And then,
He's getting
it's
an A
not,
for that.
yeah, not much happens though. Odin breaks out the Casket of Ancient Winters, though. Yeah, tries to freeze Godzilla. Like this part though, Godzilla looks pretty fucking badass.
Yeah, he's not a slithery little snake
Yeah.
right there.
But then like Noel got to the world tree. Doctor Doom's also doing some stuff trying to figure shit out, doing his own thing. But yeah, it's enjoyable. Um, I like it. I don't love it. My one thing that kind of like annoys me is so Godzilla starts off this issue with cosmic power, but like I don't remember him actually losing his symbiote last issue. He just got blasted by Galactus and he killed Galactus, and so it's like did the thing just get destroyed when Godzilla got ate by Galactus? It wasn't very clear. So it is what it is. This is still exactly what you expect from a book where Godzilla is destroying the fucking Marvel universe. I'm gonna go probably 8.5 out of 10. It's exactly like I said, exactly what you expect. Probably my pick of the week.
Okay.
This is a soft week for me.
Ghost Pepper 10 by Ludo Lullaby. I'll be really brief. I liked it. Art's good, action's cool. Main character goes to fight person from his past. That fight will happen next issue. I'm gonna give it an 8.
Nice. What order do you want to do these?
I've
These
got
two
one
books in
more.
it. Oh, never mind. Don't worry about it.
The Witcher Bloodstone number 3 by Daniel Friedman and Pius Bach. Again, I'll be brief. Geralt's still trying to cure the curse of this village, and we'll see if they can do it in the finale next issue. It's fine. I'm gonna give it a 7.
Seven. Okay. What order do you want to do these in?
Probably Lobo and Deathstroke, maybe.
All
You'll
right.
you'll have to take point on both.
All right, buddy. I'll give you the point. So Lobo, this is by where is it? Because I know it's our old friend Scotty Young and Jorge Corona on the art. Corona's art's really, really good. I just didn't really care for it. What do you think, man?
Yeah, I'm done with it. Like,
Same.
I really like the art a whole bunch, but I don't care about this TV thing, and I know that it's over. The next issue is probably something different. So unless the cover looks really enticing to me, I just don't really care.
Yeah, he fought Aquaman in this one though, which was pretty awesome.
Yeah,
Like
it was
that
a fun fight.
fight was a lot of fun. It was funny. um enjoyable, but the story itself, I just didn't care. Jorge Corona does such a good job though of like matching his art because normally his art doesn't look like this, but matches this his art to look like the old Lobo comics in a really
Yep.
good way.
Yep. I agree.
But yeah, I'm probably done with it too. I'm at like a 5.5. It just did not do it for me.
I was gonna say five.
Yeah. Deathstroke the Terminator. This is by gotta find the page. By Tony Fleeks and Carmen Di Domenico on the art. Love the art in this. We still don't, I mean, like, there's hints at who could have been the one that, did the hit and all that stuff, but we still don't know for sure yet. We're still kind of getting different little stuff going on throughout. And the next issue, we're gonna get, um, you know, some baddies that Deathstroke's gonna fight. Um, yeah, what'd you think?
It was fine. I think the
Yeah,
art is like really good.
the art's really good. I'm gonna say this, and this is like a hot take on Deathstroke because I like Deathstroke. Outside of his taste in women. Um, I like Deathstroke,
I
but
think women's a stretch.
okay, his taste in young girls. But I just I don't like when he has his own book. It always weakens how cool of a character he is because like what makes him so awesome is he can beat up the whole Justice League, in 5 pages and then skedaddles. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Whenever it's like, oh, I'm having trouble with these cops, it's like this is way less cool, bud. Like we're making you look human. I don't. This isn't what you need to do.
Yeah, I agree completely. I think I also think it would be a little bit better if Rose were just more prominent.
I
Like
bet
they
she'll
they
pop
keep
up.
yeah, and I love Ravager, so I hope that she does, but it's like they keep focusing on their relationship without actually focusing on the relationship. And it's
Yeah,
like I kind of hope that goes somewhere soon.
I
Like
think it
whether
is.
she comes in to like help him fight or what, something's got to happen.
I bet by issue like 4 or 5 we'll get something that related, but they're building up to it.
Yeah.
Which is
But
weird,
it's
like
fine though.
just with Ravager, because like I remember you didn't read the Teen Titans that I talk about all the time. It's kind of like a fucking fever dream. She was prominent in that big time character, and then I guess the priest run of Deathstroke, and probably before that she was a part of it, but before like the run before Priest, I don't think she was doing anything, and like I don't think she was in anything really major. It's like what's she? They don't use her at all. It's crazy because she was so prominent in that Teen
Yeah.
Titans book.
Yeah. She got a Night Terrors miniseries. Um I like her from her little stint in 90s Nightwing where is training her. Like Deathstroke hires him to train her. Thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, they don't do enough with her.
Yeah, you should.
But she's got one of the coolest costumes in comics.
Hey man, you should really read that Teen Titans run.
But most of the stuff you say about it isn't that great.
It's not. There's one part where they're like, "Hey, let's have Rose try to bang Robin," and Robin's like, "You're not Connor. Get off." I'm exaggerating, but he does push her away. He's like, "I don't want you."
You let me down, Robin.
And like Kid Devil is so in love with her. He's just like, "Oh man, I wish you'd notice me." And she's like, "I do notice you. You got red skin. You're weird."
Fantastic. So what do you rate it?
I'm probably at like an 8. I think it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the next issue though.
Yeah.
Hey man, what are you excited about though? Besides the next issue of Deathstroke.
The number one thing I'm most excited for, Headlopper.
Ah, nice.
So we'll say Headlopper. We'll go Infernal Hulk. And we're gonna go. Oh, that corpse night. We'll see how that goes.
Surprising go Spider-Man, Superman, bud.
I don't want it.
Oh,
Just kidding.
okay.
I'm gonna read it.
No, you better not. You're not allowed to review it next week now. Hope you're happy. I'll do that one though, and Flash, and I'm gonna be honest. Normally I would say Green Lantern, but I'm really not excited for it. I'll go Wolverine. Like I'm hoping it's gonna be better than what like that last one was, because like that last one doesn't have me excited for the current run, but maybe it'll get better. And I had an idea for Fantastic Four. Then today I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do something different because Jake's birthday was the other day. So Jake, you're having a birthday party, and you have the power to invite four comic book characters. Tell me which ones you're inviting, and then I'm gonna choose four other ones that you didn't choose.
Valkyrie, Poison Ivy.
Yeah.
um, Man, who would be fun at a party? Thor would be fun at a party, and
Oh, that
I
was on my
love
list.
Thor. Um, this one might also be on your list. Pre-Dan Abnett Hercules.
Ooh, that wasn't on my list.
I feel like he'd probably have a good time at a party.
Hell yeah. I think he might
Um,
party too hard for you, though, in all fairness, because
oh yeah, yeah. Like
he's a maniac.
I'm
Him
not
and Thor
going
together.
I'm not going to the after party with them. Oh, let's see here. Who else do I want at my party? Hmm. I really wasn't prepared for this one.
I'm sorry, bud. That was a little stinker.
That's okay. Um,
Ooh, strawberry.
yeah, fuck it. Valkyrie and Rose. They're coming to the party.
All right.
And it's a
So,
hot tub party. All in
noise.
the hot tub with Thor and Hercules.
Yeah. I mean, you could have chose some worse looking dudes, bud.
I know I don't really stand a chance with those guys around.
Okay, so no, they'll be like, no, no, Jake, you look great. You look great. We like the smaller guys. The big ones scare us.
I just pushed myself under the water. Hmm.
Okay, so, um, yeah, Thor was a choice that I had. I was actually thinking Valkyrie too, but then Magic was the third blonde that was going to be invited.
Thank you. Dude, I was trying to think of it, and her comic's literally sitting right here, and I'm just like, I can't think of the name.
Yeah, so toss out Magic. Um, I'll go another blonde that old Jake loves. She's also a bat person. Stephanie Brown
Hell yeah.
coming to the party. Man, I saw
Steph loves
people.
a party.
Yeah, exactly. I saw people outraged because on Twitter because Twitter, someone did like a variant cover with her in the new Absolute Batman, and they made her like an anime pinup girl. So she's got big old knockers, and they're like, "How dare you, dude?" I'm like, I want this same outrage from you when this next guest that's at Jake's party has got his ass out on a cover. Like, show the same outrage for Dick Grayson. Come on.
Let's
Otherwise,
see it.
shut your mouth.
Yep. Quit sexualizing my dick.
Or sexualize both his brown and his dick. Do it both or none. That's all I'm saying.
Yep.
Um, and then for the fourth member, we're gonna go with let's get fucking weird, man. Batmite.
Ooh. Who knows where I end up?
Yeah. Actually, I need to do a Marvel character, so not Batmite. Fuck, get out of here, Batmite. No one wants you. He's just fucking crying now. Uh we will go with I mean, I kind of want to keep it as Guardian, but I won't. I'm gonna go Clea.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yes, yes, please.
yeah. I was thinking about, I was like, ooh, Clea popped up in my head, so I already know Jake would like that.
She popped up all right. I, I have
You're
no.
married. Buddy, settle down.
You settle down.
I'm bored settled, bud.
Oh
Let us know
gosh.
down below. Who are you inviting to Jake's birthday? Is it Tigra? Because that was also one that popped in my head after I said Clea. Or maybe you're like, guys, stop being so horny. We're gonna do Moon Knight.
It's Gorilla Greg.
No, that's my party. When my birthday comes
Gorilla
around, you know,
Greg, Sam Simeon, Detective Jim, and Grodd.
I'm like, Grodd's the only one where I'm like, I don't know, guys. Why not go Bobo or whatever, the Joker's monkey friend.
Right. We have fun.
Yep. Let us know down below though, guys. Who you inviting to his party? And then he'll let you know in the comments afterwards. He'll be like, that's a terrible invite, or ba ba boom.
I'm not going to say that though. Or will I? You'll have to text to find out.
You have to, dude, you'll have to come up with a really good one for him to give you a ba ba boom.
All right. Well, folks, that's pretty much it for this one.
Yep.
So let us know all the things Casey said, and we'd love to stay in chat, but we have to, God, lose game 2 to the Flyers 3-0.
That's no good.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to the Two Worlds Podcast. You can follow us on Instagram at Two Worlds Pod, on Twitter at two_worlds_PC, and on Facebook at facebook.com/twoworldspodcast. You can email us with any questions or comments at twoworldspodcast@gmail.com, and if you would, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are Two Worlds Podcast on YouTube.